my friends. It is Monday, the 4th of March, that month. And we got a minifigure haul in over the weekend, which I've subsequently dumped into this bucket. It was 6.5 pounds, 5.5 pounds, something like that. I'm not quite sure how much value I'm going to actually get out of it once I'm looking at them all. But there were definitely some winners in here that I knew about. So there was this one, and these guys are in, I should actually check for cracks, but they're in good shape. And the command droids, or whatever they're called, they're in good condition down there, so that's good. Then I started working the first bag, and there is some stuff that's pretty readily usable. Like I just need a cowl for him, replace the hands on that, a hand on yet another Steve, Superman, Wither Skeleton, Bunny, stuff like that. So that's a bit later. Stuff I can list pretty much right away is over here. These are things I need to either, put arms on or go through and just check them. But they're also lower value figs, like, a bunch of city ones. There's one Lloyd back here, which I got to see if he needs the hair or the helmet or whatever. But there's also a lot of stuff that was like this, where it was just absolutely some kid just like made this his chew toy. I mean, the Spider-Man, poor guy. So definitely had a lot of stuff that went into my scratch dent bin to start to fill that up more. And these are just parts that I can list pretty much straight away. I think a couple of them might need just a hand or whatever. I should put all this in another bucket. Lloyd over here, since he's a little bit more interesting. But yeah, a lot of city and other, whatever themes. There might be some one or two CMF kind of things in here. This is probably Ninjago or something. I don't remember offhand. This stuff, lower priority stuff. This one I know is something, but I don't know what it has, and it's got schmutz on the top. So I'll have to go through those and assess what's worth the time at the moment. So one bag is down. Let's hit this over here. Worth saving. These are parts I can list. Figs to go through, so they're like next priority. These, let's toss in. This one was just like a part built thing. I kind of don't care. I'm just tossing there. And then these are like, I think they had like maybe some bite marks on them, or something, but it was something I could throw in new Hashima as I work on that. Just look at, there's just something about when the bag has that certain color and just like lots of dents to it, and a part of that's probably just being in the bag, but I don't know, part of it's so like ugh. But I mean, already we can see there's a Bo Peep who's missing her cape. There's some Ninjago figure there. Some more Ninjago. So this bag looks more promising. I like her hair. Way more promising as far as like figs that are together and built. There's an Angry Birds thing back there. But speaking of new Hashima parts, I made 3 orders in Bricklink over the weekend. That's cool. Some nice hair. I've grown my hair out, which I'm sure you've seen last video or two, and I feel bad because I'm pretty sure some. Is that Lego? Probably. Can't tell if it's bent or not. I'm pretty sure some of my customers have gotten some bits of my hair, so my DNA is out there. Oh, there should be some ones in here. These villagers go for good. It's a falcon. Okay. So this is definitely a much better bag than the other one. Nice. Looks legit. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Nice. The tail's in good shape. All right. This is definitely a much better bag than the last one. Don't think the top goes to that, but there. Nice. Atlantis Warrior. Yeah, far less bite marks in this one. So hey, maybe I got the worst bag out of the way first. Yes. I don't know how much that is, if it's real or what, but that looks awesome. I have not seen that before. I'm gonna guess Atlantis, but I'm not quite sure. Pretty sure this one is probably worth like $2. I don't remember all the Ninjago stuff offhand. I'm still learning. All right, there's some bite marks on this one, unfortunately. Yeah, so anything like that, I mean, unless I know the fig is worth like $100, it's got bite marks on it. I'm just kissing it goodbye. Cool, all right. This one's got some decent stuff. I'm going to go through this Minecraft head with not fun. Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze missing some hands. Did they freeze off? Oh. There's some hidden side type stuff in here. This one's worth a decent amount. All those heads like that tend to be worth a little bit more. That's cool looking. Hidden side probably. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to go through that. All right, the second pig. This one's missing the antenna. Those are worth a lot. I mean, they could be somewhere else, but I kind of doubt it. Pharaoh with a Jane, whatever his name is, JJ Jamerson. Or no, is that a Doctor Strange hair? I think it's Doctor Strange hair. At this point, I'm just kind of talking out of my butt. Green Goblin. Of course, there's a Joker. That's a cool headpiece. Doubt it goes to him. Still a cool headpiece. All right. Yeah. Speaking of Nishima parts, so over the weekend, made 3 larger orders with like 32 and some spares of 1x16, 1x8, 1x10, and 1x12 Technic bricks, and then 17 wings. Yes, I am the guy who bought 17 wings. Maybe I'm just too weird. And that's the other Technic order. Oh, and this part looked cool. I've never seen that before. It was on some of the space sets that were, I think, slightly before my time. The 3 of them, 30 cents a piece. I was like, dang, I gotta pick those up and just figure out how to use them as a build somewhere. So yeah, this is all for Nishima. Trying to make a building. I will probably throw build pics on my Instagram and or include in the video as I go. But yeah, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be super weird, and it may not work at all. In that case, I will be the guy that has 17 wings for sale for the next chump. But otherwise, excuse me. Otherwise, it will be an experience. So, all right. I'm going to dig into these figs some more and might just go ahead and get some of these listing so I don't have to... Less buckets sitting around. I don't want to fill up a bucket of figs to list. If I can just list some of these straight away, that'd be cool. Happy Tuesday, March 5th. Look at that. Beautiful shot. Love it. Anyhow, have 4 orders going out today. And today I got to use out, I get to try out one of my new boxes. So I've been using these 4x4x1 boxes for a little while. I switched to them from the poly bags, and they've definitely been a lot better. I don't love the poly bags for the sake of I feel like they're more prone to being damaged. They're more prone to having issues. There's just something flimsy about them, and it just doesn't feel like, to me, it doesn't feel super professional, but I understand there are a lot of far more professional sellers that use them, so I don't want to use it as a judgment point. I just don't like using them. I'm using my excess by putting them, like if I need to protect something, I'll put it in the poly bag and then put that inside of whatever box I'm doing. And that will help sometimes with keeping things a little bit extra protected. So anyhow, they work great. They have worked great for most orders, but there are some orders such as this one where it's just, there's not a lot of pieces. So I don't really want to use one of my medium-sized 7x5x2 boxes. It's just overkill for this order. But in order to get all of these in here and this packed in here, it'd be pretty smushed. And I don't love smashing things in there so much that there's, pieces will start to break potentially if even the slightest box gets put on it. Anyhow, I don't like to overfill boxes. I like to have them slightly underfilled and put in a little void fill paper or something, and then everything is a bit more protected. So all that to say, I saw the same listing that has these 4x1 boxes has 4x4x2 boxes. A whole inch. But there's been a few times that I've had the same kind of situation where my 4x4x1 box was just not going to quite cut it. So I wanted to get something that was slightly more substantial. I do like the white as well. I never was super thrilled with the cardboard only exterior. I liked the white on the larger boxes because it just has a bit of a cleaner look. And the added bonus is these were actually cheaper than the 4x4x1s, even though there's more cardboard. I don't know why. I didn't think the white would be cheaper either, but they don't make this one with a white as far as I know, as far as I've seen. But this will end up perfectly fitting this particular order, which arms and wedge plates. So it was this order was all right with me, but these guys didn't want to feel left out. So some tile, a couple of dark trooper legs, and yeah, so not bad, and it fits perfectly in here. This I'll be able to use for these other ones. Let's take a look at those real quick. This one I thought was pretty hilarious. Single new piece. I'll just put in the bag with the other stuff. So there's a werewolf. There's the babysitter with the baby. And the bottle. But she's got a gun, which I kind of want to double check this. I don't think there's supposed to be Lego printing on these, but I kind of want to double check to make sure that the gun came in black. There's just something that feels slightly off about it, but it might just be because I'm so used to the gray ones that a black one feels non-standard. It probably came in like a CMF or who knows. probably dozens of sets, and I just am not familiar with it because I'm so used to the gray ones. Anyhow, order B is interesting. It is one balaclava head. And the head's not even that expensive. It's like $1 or $2. But hey, I'm happy to send things out. And finally, order C. Some plates. There's some clips down beneath there. I can't remember the character's name. It's escaping me now. I'm sorry. It's 4:45 in the morning or whatever it is. But yeah, flags, some Star Wars rifles, a couple of droids, and then Tonto. So quite the order. I'm sure those all go together, right? I'm gonna get these packed up and sent out today. Then gonna go back to probably the minifig bin. I don't know if I'll have time to part out this morning. Although maybe I can start parting out. I really do need to get on that because the sets are doing me no good just sitting there in boxes. But yeah, that's it for now. I'm excited about these new boxes. I think they're going to help out a lot. And just want to show off these orders because some of these are pretty awesome. As one guy in the forums, Minifigure Mountain, said, I'd watch that stop motion. Oh, and while I'm bagging this one up, they didn't ask for individual lot bagging, but really it just makes more sense because they've got 16 of the right, 16 of the left, and it just felt better as a seller to split those out. I'm already splitting them out to make sure I've got them proper. Same with the arms. I had the arms in different locations. I had the wedge plates in the same location, which is, brilliant move. But it felt like a better courtesy to split them out into separate bags because the right-left nature of it all. Maybe I'm a weirdo. Maybe I'm wrong. Toss the use parts from those things. Yeah, just a little bit of paper right at the top. And I'm good to go. I like these boxes. I might see how they do it all sealed up. It's a little flimsy. We'll see. Just following up on the pistol situation I mentioned, it is the same as other ones I've pulled. It's got the grippy handle. There's the C on the trigger. What was throwing me was there's that mold mark on the handle. Circular mold mark. I don't remember seeing that in previous pistols, but it's there on the gray one. It's just fainter. So yeah, legit Lego pistol. Good morning, my friends. It is Thursday, the 7th of March, and I picked up another fig haul. If you remember the one from, a few months ago, and it came in that Vans bag, tons of figs, like 7-ish pounds or so. Well, that same gentleman messaged me out of the blue and said, hey, I've got some more. Gotta get rid of them all. You want to take a look? And so he gave me first dibs, which I truly appreciated. So it's chock full of just amazing, wonderful figs, great themes. Original Batlord. There's some bull torsos in here I saw. Always gonna have some Star Wars. There's one more bag that I'm going to pick up today, Armor Batman, which has Queen Amidala and She-Hulk in it. The dark green hair She-Hulk. Red She-Hulk is somewhere in here too. And included these as well. So there's some gingerbread guys, at least the bodies to them. Lots of Iron Men amongst it all. This whole thing is just mostly just parts and incompleted things, but I can always see. Pretty sure that's a Thanos torso. Some of it's fake. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I mean, even if that's not fake, it's definitely smushed. Some of it's fake, but from the last haul, I mean, the guy had some hints right there. From the last haul, there was so much good in there that the fake was easily outweighed, and anything that's chewed or colored on was quickly outweighed by all the good that was in there. So I'm excited. There's some figs I've got. Just checking to see if it's legit. Looks yeah. There's lots that I'm going to sell. Some I'm going to give to the kids, and some that I'm definitely going to use for new Hashima, or at least parts to stuff. Definitely have some ideas for those. So, yeah, very excited about this haul. So now the main thing is I have like several things in my log to do. It is 4:40 on a Thursday morning. My day job boss basically was like, take the next couple of days off because it's been crazy and it's going to be crazy next week too. So slightly ominous, but so I think this morning, well, I want to do figs and I want to part out more sets. I finished the space bus and put all that away. I want to part out more figs. So I can distract myself in the space bus. The space bus, we added whatever the difference of that is, 2,700 parts, which is, they were like 800 something a piece, and there are 3 of them. Then almost 200 more lots. Oh, I got the numbers on my calculator. Sorry, like I said, it's 4:40 in the morning. I'm a little bit slow right now. End up coming to about $570 out to the store. I paid $180 for the 3 sets, so $60 a piece. So that's like 3 and something return. So really nice part out value on that. Then, and that includes giving my kids like a whole lineup of the figs. The figs are actually most of the value of the set because there was a bunch of figs in there. So shows how much I love them that I gave them a $14 Mr. Oz and so forth. Yeah, they're happy to have more of the Dreams characters. They have the stable and they have the Bunchu Mecha Bunny set. It's my 5-year-old loves bunnies, so that was our first Dream set. And we have Mateo's little speeder car, so they're happy to have those. So yeah, I want to part out more sets because adding more parts is always great. I want to do figs, but the real culprit of taking up space right now is this table, and the main thing is the bookstore. I don't know if I talked about that or not. There was a guy on Facebook Marketplace that was selling one of the Lego Facebook groups. He was selling the Yule Ball Harry Potter set, and it's one of the modular ones that can connect to the other ones. My 8-year-old, almost 9, is collecting the Harry Potter modular sets, or at least she wants to build like a Hogwarts castle-ish kind of thing from them all. So he had it. It's a retired, I'm pretty sure it's a retired set, and he had a really good price used. So his link was to his Bricklink store. So I jumped on over there, and he had that, and he had the bookshop modular at a really good price too. So I was able to get both of those for a great deal, and able to basically, if I can sell that, it'll more or less cover both of them. So more or less get the Harry Potter set for free. So I'm not too shabby, not too upset about that. But I need to get that thing ready to sell. So probably take some pictures of it assembled with the figs and get it broken back down into bags. Mostly because my kids keep playing with it and I don't have the safety assurance that them playing with it is going to make sure all the pieces are still there. Whereas right now everything is there. I built it because the guy had it bagged. So I built it found 2 pieces that were missing from it that I knew were missing, and then 1 piece that either got lost somewhere or the gent didn't realize was missing. It was just a quarter tile, not a big deal. But anyhow, so I need to break that back down into numbered bags. So when I did Space Bus, I saved the numbered bags from that. So I'll actually reverse bag it into actual Lego bags, numerically correct. So that'd be cool. Anyhow, I'm rambling now, so I'm going to go ahead and get those pictures of it built, and then I can start the reverse bagging process. And that'll free up that space where I can use for part outs. I can use for figs. I want to try a different fig process. Just feel like my current process is a bit slow, or I'll kind of like one at a time stuff. So like look it over. I mean, I can tell he's missing his dome, which I know I saw somewhere in all of this. So I want to complete as much as I can, because a lot of them are missing like a part or two. Obviously this is not correct, but you know, he might be pretty correct as it is, that kind of stuff. So, but I can tell, you know, he's missing 1 piece. Not sure. I don't know that character as well. So, I mean, pretty sure this guy's worth at least $10 if it's all looks legit. Now that I'm looking at these, I'm like, let's pull out some of these. Hey, Steve joined the Empire. Anyhow, so there's definite ones that are like this. Darth Vader, he's missing his helmet. Easy peasy. So those 2, I want to, rather than having like laid down or in another bin of parts that are guys that are missing parts. I don't even know where this is from. It's like an orc head. There's a lot that are just like built together. I'm gonna put them on a base plate, and then I can easily see. All right, I found a Darth Vader helmet. Where's Darth Vader? Boom, he's right there. Easy peasy. I don't have to like go hunting for him in another pile of stuff. Ultron. Just take that off right ahead. I saw the neck piece somewhere in here. Like this Skylar, I know, needs the red belt, which I think I bought a few of them last time. She also has a shoulder piece. Anyhow, I'm getting distracting myself yet again. So yeah, gonna do that. So I think that's most important right now. Look at, and then go from there. Well, I said I was missing a quarter round tile in the process of disassembling it. I found it. So it was not missing. I was wrong. The guy had everything there except the 2 leaves that he had mentioned. Cool. Just wanted to show that off. Always check your pieces. Well, just working my way through this fig lot. I can't remember if I mentioned the last clip or not, but the bookshop is all finally broken down into lettered or numbered bags. But yeah, working my way through this fig lot, and some really sweet pieces in here. This one's from an Overwatch set. That doesn't actually belong to a fig. The fig itself just has hair. It's the same set that has Diva in it. But you can see there's some gold amongst the pieces. This is from Stranger Things. That's from Stranger Things. That's from a more expensive fig. Still lots to go. None of this has been touched yet. And then, I've got Flipbook's no big deal. The Werewolf. 2 Batlords already done. Dooku's like a $70 to $80 fig. A couple of pilots are always good. Qui-Gon's up there. This Luke was with the dual molded helmet. It's pretty, like $30 or something. And the Han Solo is like a $40, $50 one. Mutant Leader. Good Spider-Man there. Iron Spider is a good one here. So just those figs alone, the helmet stuff in the bin, and with a She-Hulk and red She-Hulk. This total so far comes to $422 plus the She-Hulk and another one are a separate upload that came to $65. So I'm already with 26 items. Well, I guess there's two. No, there's two of the pilots. So 27, 28, 29 items were already coming to over half of what I paid. So that is pretty nice. Now there is a lot of stuff like Chima that's in here, but some of the Chima, like this guy, he's worth, $8-10. Bunch of good ones here that I just am waiting on pieces for. Of course, Queen Amidala back there. I haven't seen her headdress at all. I don't think it's gonna be in here, but I'm fine parting her out. The Witch is pretty cool one too. The Time Twin is a good one. It's like a $45 fig. Got to find the right legs for it. And I've seen the hood for the other Time Twin because there's two of them, twins. So I'm probably going to make, or at least list, my guess is about 3x. We'll see when we're done. Because there's a lot of City and Chima and stuff in here as well. But there's some new set stuff. There's a dragon in there. I think is missing a tail. So just stuff to find. But yeah, so I'm going to be done for tonight. Go ahead and get this bit uploaded. But pretty excited about this haul. And there's plenty that I tossed that was either just really, really bad condition or was fake. I have put some in there that was just chewed up or whatever. Like there was a Saruman, but his part of his hair had been cut off here or broke off or something. So I just not gonna worry about that. But definitely some good stuff to still be figured out. Kind of deal. That's a Cedric. There's some old castle stuff in here too that looks like just good condition. So lots of goodies to come. Just gotta take the time to kind of sort stuff and piece it all back together. But that's, I enjoy it. It's peaceful. It's relaxing to me at least. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I love doing figs. Figs make me happy. So